In this video, we're going to create our Automata box. And step one is going to be to create the individual pieces because this is not a solid. It's an assembly made by gluing together the bottom, the top, the sides, and the back. So we're going to create four sides, or four pieces. We're going to create a bottom. We're going to create a top with holes in it. The sides are identical, so we'll create one part for the two sides, and then we'll create the back. So the first step is going to be to make sure that we're in our correct project, and we're going to create a new part, create a sketch. I'm going to start on this because that to me feels like we're sitting on the ground. The bottom of the box is 4 inches deep by 5 inches wide. So there's our sketch, and then we can extrude that 1/4 inch because that's how thick the wood is going to be. So there's the bottom. It doesn't much look like wood, so I'm going to change my body. Number one, I'm going to change the physical material to be a wood, and it's a fiberboard, so I'm going to choose that one and just drop it on there. Now I don't have an appearance for that downloaded, so I'm going to close that so it knows what the material is, but then I'm going to change the appearance, and I'm going to pick one of the woods that I have downloaded, and it really doesn't matter which one you pick, so I'm just going to pick a pine. And that looks kind of nice. Our wood doesn't look quite as nice as that, but that looks just fine for the purpose of this video. And then I'm going to save that as the box bottom. All right. The next thing I'm going to do is make the top because the top is the exact same size. It just has some holes in it. So I'm actually going to go up to File, Save As, so that I don't have to reset up the material and the appearance, and just save this as box top. And then I'm going to go back into my sketch. I'm going to make a new sketch on the top of this that just has a couple holes in it, or a couple points on it for those holes. So there's a couple holes. I'm going to constrain those holes to be horizontal with each other, and then I'm going to dimension how far they are from the corner. So D for dimension, and that's going to be too high. This is going to be 1.5 inches from the edge, and then I'm going to make this one 1.5 inches from the other edge. And that really doesn't matter. Later on, we'll decide what design we want for our automata, and we will change those dimensions and add another hole. So I'm going to stop that sketch, create some holes using those 2 points. They should be simple through holes. If it gives you that error that says it can't find a body, you can use flip direction to make sure it's going through the part. 1/2 inch, and I want it to go all the way. So there's my holes going through the part. I will save that. And now I have my box bottom, my box top. The sides are very similar, except there's only one hole, and the sides are 4 inches by 4 inches. So I'm going to go in here, do a save as, say box side. And then I'll just modify my sketches. So this sketch, the width is for the holes. I don't need this point anymore. And this is exactly in the middle, so that's 2 inches from the side. So stop that sketch. And it's going to give me an error. It says I can't find one of the holes. I'm just going to get rid of the sketch points, add that one back in. And now you can see I only have one hole. It's right in the middle of the box. So that's the box side. When I save it, It'll update my preview over here. And then finally, I need the back. The back doesn't have any holes, so I'm going to go back to my box bottom and modify that sketch. So if this entire thing is 5 inches wide, there's a side that sits right here that's a 1/4 inch, side that sits right here that's a 1/4 inch. So the box back is only 4.5 inches wide. 4.5 and save as box back. So my box bottom is still 4x5. My back is 4x4.5. My sides are 4x4. And I've made all the parts that I need to make the assembly. That'll come next.